Good morning, everybody. We're on the new boat, the Shallow Sport X3. We're heading in the bay today. We're gonna go look for Spanish mackerel, maybe some snapper, sharks. Go have fun. We got the light tackle out today. This is one of our light inshore rods. Little conflict from Penn. We got live shrimp in the back well here. We're gonna have fun, so you guys are along for the ride. We got Dawson with us, we got Charlie, and Sarah's behind the camera. The run, lots of cormorants. We saw a big center console stuck on a flat, high and dry. Hopefully they're all right. We came to Dawson's spot first. The tide's into the wind, so it's not really good conditions, but we got a babysitter home watching the kids. This is when we can come. See if we can't catch some snappers here, then hopefully this afternoon go get on some mackerels.
Got them?
Oh, it's a nice one.
Is it a mangrove?
Nice mangrove.
Is it?
Okay, mangrove snappers are probably my favorite.
Oh, it is a big mangrove.
Oh, my spot
worked!
Yeah,
Dawson!
My spot worked!
That's a big mangrove. Swing them in. Oh, yeah. Look at that mangrove there. That's a good one.
Dawson was telling fish tales about his spots.
Dawson didn't lie.
On the little purple rod, Sadie's rod.
Our kids' rods are just in again. Nice job. That's a big mangrove snapper there. Don't let them bite you.
I love mangrove snapper. Some of my favorite fish to eat.
Good job.
He inhaled it.
Got another one and a porgy.
I was taking pictures.
Oh.
Charlie gets a porgy and Dawson gets another keeper snapper.
It's a Reese. Look at that beautiful little porgy.
That's a party boat special.
It was a party boat special. This is not a knocker rig friendly area.
Oh, Dawson's tight.
Snapper.
Porgy.
Oh, it is a porgy.
Dude, porgy slayer. They're getting bigger though.
That's a nice one.
That one there is edible. Good job, Dawson. Or as Mike would say, Stewie. We'll eat that one.
Boat's dirty.
You can catch another one?
There's fish slime on the boat. You gonna scrub it
There's,
off?
we have blood.
I don't even think we have a scrub brush on. Guess what? The trolling motor batteries don't charge themselves, we found out.
Oh, the porgies are getting bigger.
Look at that porgy.
And the trolling motor's dead.
Apparently we have to charge batteries for it.
Yep. Dawson, this is like the old party boat days.
I know.
You're a slayer. Charlie, did you just whiff one?
Unfortunately,
That was on camera. So the power poles are holding us.
we got plenty of shrimp.
Oh, we got shrimp.
You're not gonna run out of shrimp.
We got shrimp.
What's
It's
happening?
windy. The tide's going that way. The trolling motor batteries are weak. We didn't charge them. We thought they were built in. And the power poles are holding us, but it's so windy, the boat's blowing this way. We want to fish that way, so we're gonna put the anchor down. Always have an anchor.
With the best chain, right boys?
Oh yeah, stainless steel.
Nick tied all the knots in that, so.
So don't trust you.
Yeah, so check them.
Mackerel time. We got a mac attack going on.
The mackerel found us. That could be the first mackerel on the new boat. Woo.
It's all mono, so let's not get too
Supposedly
excited.
Spanish are good sushi too, though. You're gonna get them, Charlie. I got faith in you. On the kids' rods, back in stock.
Coming in. Whoop.
It is a Ciro. Even better. Not even a
Yes.
Spanish, it's Ciro.
Good.
Hold
You
on.
like that, Sarah?
Sushi, yeah. I'm good. I got a mango snapper, now we got.
Look at that, beautiful.
Beautiful little mackerel, huh?
And you can tell that's a Ciro, you guys, because that solid dashes across his body. A Spanish just has dots.
Gorgeous.
So,
That's a tasty little fish and a pretty little fish at the same time. Let's get him on the ice here. Whoa!
You caught a fish on your rod.
oh, porgy.
Here, keep them right now.
If you want white meat to eat. Yeah, let's get my mom a couple fish to eat. Alrighty.
No, it's a little grouper.
Oh.
Grouper.
So it is over there.
He did. Dawson said this was his grouper haul. He didn't tell us that the groupers were small though, and they're out of season. Pretty fish though, black
Look at the
grouper.
colors on that guy.
Nice. All right, a little bigger.
Real big for
A lot bigger. Dawson said that he moved to this side of the boat, and we all did too. And I think he's got another big mangrove. Oh, I just hooked up too. I think I got a big mangrove too, guys. I think we just found him. Oh, another grouper.
Oh, another grouper.
But they're getting bigger.
In the bottom.
Still the wrong season.
Mine's trying to get me in the bottom. Wonder what I got.
There we go.
This is our inshore light rod, you guys. This could be a big mangrove here. There's no telling. Oh yeah, it is. Nice mangrove. That one'll eat good.
Oh,
yeah.
With the boat flip.
We'll take them all day.
Yeah, this one's gotta go back.
That's a pretty
But
fish,
that
though.
one's going right straight in the cooler.
Whew.
Get a nice clean
Good job,
release
Dawson.
on this guy.
Things are looking up. Dawson, $5 so you get bit. 20? 4 or 5 pound snapper.
Oh, he's rolling.
He's trying to get to the bottom. Look at that knot that just came out. Ah!
That was not what we wanted.
Get a bite. Oh, got him, baby!
Oh man! Don't let him rock you up.
Snapper on. Could be a big porgy or big snapper. Oh, nice mangrove.
Man,
Nice mangrove.
that's dinner.
You
Oh, I
guys,
just missed one.
we got the snappers biting.
Oh, I'm getting a bite. No,
Ah,
I
swing
whiffed
and
it.
miss.
I whiffed it.
Then we gotta go get more mackerels later on.
Oh, I
We're
didn't
eating
whiff
good.
it.
We'll be eating good, you guys. We got a cool fish on. I want to show you guys. It is a little hogfish. These are a beautiful fish. He's not a big one, but they're an awesome fish to catch. A lot of people spear them. Last time you saw these on the channel, we were in the Bahamas and Sarah was shooting them like crazy, but such a cool little fish there. Whoops. We got the little streamers on top there, just like that. And that's just a little guy, but he is pretty. We're gonna let him go. Just want to show you guys him though before we did that. So, bye-bye hogfish. What do you got?
New species for the new boat, the grunt. The elusive grunt. Grunt Express. We'll let him go. All right, what's happening?
We're kind of bored. The big shark just swam by and I got a bite next to him. I got a remora, also known as a sucker fish. We told Dawson we give him $5 if he puts it on his stomach.
We're going to demonstrate why they're called suckerfish.
Yeah,
for
remoras
YouTube.
and sucker fish for a good
Come
call.
here,
for
big
good
boy.
reason.
YouTube has to see.
Oh yeah.
Take the hook out of him first.
Show us his head.
It looks like the bottom of a sneaker sole. And we'll see if he behaves, he should suck onto him. So Dawson's gonna pretend to be the big fish. Let's see if he stays. Oh, you can hear it. There you guys go. I owe him $5
What's it
now.
feel like, Dawson?
It kind of hurts. Feels like sandpaper.
Nick, I think Nick should do it.
He's sucking real good.
Nick,
No.
you need to do this.
Oh.
He wants to go.
Look at
look
that.
at the mark he gave him.
Oh, he's on the boat.
Oh, he's looking up the boat. Slide him.
Put him on my cap.
Ready?
Good.
Oh! Oh my gosh!
He grabs right
It
now.
hurts. It feels weird.
It's like
Oh,
sandpaper.
get it off. Ow! Stop! Stop!
Stick your foot in the water. You'll
Take
come
this
off.
camera. He's
Push your
gonna.
leg in
I'm
the
gonna
water,
have
come
a
on.
huge hickey from this thing. That
Put your leg in the
hurts.
water.
Oh, there you go. Don't let him stick.
There you go, let him go. Bye-bye, buddy.
Look at this.
Alright. Don't try that at home,
Look at
folks.
Dawson's mark.
Yeah, all red right here.
Ow! Look
she
at
got-
that.
Look, he's
Yeah, good,
bleeding.
You gotta-
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Oof. That does not look fun.
Or not.
Oh,
Doubled up, doubled up.
I got a yellowtail on. I got a yellowtail,
Hey.
Dawson's got a porgy.
It's a good one.
I don't think I've ever caught a decent sized yellowtail back here in the bay like this, so it's pretty cool. We'll take them all day. Dawson's a porgy center. This thing's jaw, he probably had a broken jaw mouth that you can see.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of deformed.
Somebody already
So
ripped
someone
his
might have
lips.
caught him when he was younger and let them go, but we're gonna eat them because Dawson wants fish, we want fish, and I gotta give my mom some fish. I haven't had fish in a long time. So, we got yellowtail there. He's really light color too from being back here. Usually a little bit brighter. Whoops. Dawson, what do you got on?
I don't know. A saltwater fish.
I have on a remora that, let's see what you got there. Is that a big mackerel?
Big
mackerel. Nice mackerel. Dude, all day we'll take that thing.
Stud. Look at that
All
thing.
day.
Got a mackerel.
Yes.
We've been looking all over for him, but we found him. Nice little. Yeah. Oh, good thing I had him in the boat. Oh man.
The target species. We've been out here for nearly 4 hours. The tide just hasn't been correct yet. We need the tide to switch. It's just starting to turn. But Dawson finally got the Spanish mackerel. Watch your toes. But we got a nice box of fish now. We got yellowtail snapper, we got Cero mackerel, Spanish mackerel, porgies, mangrove snapper. Like, we're gonna be good. And you know, I want to do a big smoked fish dip, make a big batch of smoked fish. But if we don't get a bunch of mackerels because we're running out of time, we may cook a little mackerel, but then do the rest of the stuff. We can see the mackerel moving in, you guys. We're trying to cast it out there and retrieve it in to get him to bite. We need to catch a few more if we're gonna make a batch of fish dip. Smoke it up. Master Chef Charlie's here. We can see what happened. Tell me, Charlie, get ready. Oh, got him on.
I got bit off.
Got him on, guys. You might need that wire after all, Charlie.
Wire with a jig.
Perfect setup, you guys. 15-pound braid, light tackle, 7-foot rod for casting. Lots of fun with these guys.
That's a nice one.
Oh yeah, we'll eat him. If I don't lose him. Now hooked. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
We're gonna try again. 1, 2, 3. We got him, guys. The old Spanish mackerel. You can tell the difference between him and that Cero because this one's just full of spots. The Cero had the little lines on little dashes, but pretty little fish there. Snagged them. Very good smoked fish. The last time we had these things on the channel smoking them was with Bean a year ago, I think, maybe a year and a half ago. A year ago. So we're gonna smoke them up. Oh my God!
Oh.
We're making a mess everywhere. Mission accomplished. We're gonna get him after all. Charlie, what do you got? A remora.
You left the hook in the water.
I did.
I saw the rod almost go over the side.
Oh, that would have been terrible. There we go. We'll eat him. He'll smoke up good. We will smoke him up. Oh, look how we got him hooked. Talk about right in the lip there, guys. Little VMC jig head there, right in the lip. Whoa. In the box.
Whew, only 40 casts for that one. Yeah. Coming in.
Oh yeah, nice job, Charlie.
A little more effort to get him on the jig, but it's so much more rewarding. It's a good thing that was over the boat.
Oh, not failure.
Here. Nice.
There we go.
Oh yeah, double it up.
Bam.
Double it up, me and Dawson. Charlie, let's triple up.
This one's on the mono, and this one's on the fluoro too.
Is it? I need to get mine on the boat so I don't lose them. Every time I get one on, I'm gonna lose them on the boat. There we go. We'll take him. He's in. You got yours on the tail?
Yeah, lady.
Dawson.
Oh, nice.
That's not a mackerel.
Stone crab bait. Crab bait.
I made sure that Nick could catch his fish. I kept this one away from him. Look at those teeth in there.
Yeah, that's cool. You can let him go. He can go free.
You don't want for crab bait?
Nah, it's okay.
Oh, there's a mackerel. I slid in there, one more cast, and boom, got him. And Charlie just said this boat's big and wide. 3 people back there fishing, we're not like hitting each other, so that's what we like about this boat so far.
Oh,
First
that was
cast.
my fish, my fish.
Oh, Sarah's got him on. Dawson! Oh, that was sick. Dude, that thing was chasing it up like crazy.
I even assisted Dawson and he still couldn't.
Was that your first cast, Sarah?
Yes.
First cast, Sarah's gonna get a mackerel.
He's a nice one.
Oh yeah, we'll smoke them up good. Good job, Sassy.
Ta-da!
Charlie, you did it.
Look at that. That's 2 on the jig today. It's just so much more satisfying when you get them on the jig.
100
Perfect.
casts, 2 mackerels.
It's a lot of work. But
Dawson, will you catch one?
I caught one when we first got here. I was the first one to catch one.
Is it on video?
Yeah, we swinging it in the boat.
All right, good. If it wasn't on video, it didn't happen. Oh, Sarah got him on. Good job, Sassy. Isn't that crazy? Tide turns and they start snapping. Not crazy, but just funny. Nature. Hello, my old friend.
Number 3 on the jig. Yes. Woo! 3rd one on the jig. Look at that. He inhaled it. He nailed it. Look at that.
Oh, got him.
He was hungry. That's a hungry mackerel.
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping?
Oh, dance, dance, dance.
Beautiful little mackerel.
Oh, we'll take him.
Very nice.
Get him in the ice.
Good job,
All
Sassy.
right, I guess I'll catch another
Look at
one.
this. Look at this well. Look how many fish are in this well.
Look at this, we're slaying them.
Look at this. This looks great.
Mangrove snappers, mackerels, porgies, we got it all. Tip up high, drag till he sees it. You gotta drag it past him till he sees it, then he'll eat it. Here he comes on you. Let him eat you. Did he get you?
No. Nope, going back to his shit.
Alright, that was good practice. I'm glad we stopped.
Yeah. I'm gonna put on like an 1/8 ounce jig head.
Too much weight.
Sunk right past him.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, he hit me up the hook. I'm a little too close to his head. Failure.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Who's up? Alright, fine, I'm up.
Nick's casting. Got him.
Got him on.
Oh! Well, that one's whipped. Second time. Why didn't that big one do that?
This kid's unstoppable.
He's driving the boat and fishing from the tower.
We missed the big one, we catch the small one. But it's good practice.
Look at that.
We caught one.
We got one. Target species acquired.
Don't be a guy. Let's be bigger.
One boat, two.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Jesus.
You get it out? Alright, that's nice.
Go get him! Come on. What's wrong with him?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on you. Gonna eat it? Don't lose him. Nice job, Sassy. We got him.
Alright. Moment of truth.
Whoops. Let's see if he hits 18.
Ah,
0, 17.
17.
Not quite.
That's okay. It's good practice.
Oh, yeah.
We need 1 more inch, Nick.
Nice.
1 more inch.
Alright, we're gonna get the release here. Adios.
Nice job.
Nice job.
survived. It's a long run.
We had a good dance party on the ride home.
Oh, Dawson was dancing.
Turns out, folks, Dawson can dance.
Club shallow sport.
Dawson can dance.
Club X3, baby. This was a target species, Spanish mackerel, but we didn't get them to the afternoon. But got a lot of nice snapper in the morning. Let go those groupers. Finish up with a couple triple tails for fun that we let go. Anyhow, we're gonna smoke these up. Let's fillet up a couple. These are one of the easiest fish to fillet. Super easy. Start at the head, you know, go down towards the vent down there, but you can pretty much get them like in one shot. When you start it, go down to the backbone, just slide your knife up like that, all the way up there, and then they're super soft, so you can kind of cut them in a couple strokes like that. And this here is gonna be perfect to smoke. We're gonna leave the skin on it. We missed the rib cage because I purposely did that. So we're gonna do this like this. We're also gonna save these carcasses for crab bait. But we got about 15 mackerels, maybe kept 10 snappers or so. We let go some snappers, kept some porgies too. Kind of surprising to see the porgies back there, so that's kind of cool. And they're soft, so that actually kind of split us. Backbone there, we'll just trim this stuff right here real quick. We're gonna do the rest of these, and we'll see you guys back at home. We're gonna marinate them up, probably brine them overnight. We've done both dry smoke plus the traditional marinade, but we'll see you guys back at the house. Some fans of the show just showed up. Tell them what your guys' names are, where you're from. Homestead?
Yeah, we live in Homestead.
Awesome.
Alex.
We got the crew. Did you guys catch any fish today or what?
No, not today.
Not today.
I'm going Monday.
Monday.
I'm going to try Monday. I think that the weather is going to be good Monday.
Thank you for watching the show. Good to meet you too.
You're welcome, man.
Good to see you guys.
What are we doing, Charlie?
We're getting this fish brine ready because everybody knows you can't smoke fish properly unless you've brined that fish first. And not all fish brines are created equal. They may tell you they are, but they're not. But we're gonna do this one properly. It's one of my favorite fish brines. And if you like to brine anything like chicken before you do jerk chicken or anything else that you're gonna throw in a smoker or anything like that, you just gotta do a proper brine. So we have this huge pot of boiling water. We got some of our very important ingredients. This is allspice. This is one of my favorites. This is a very distinctive flavor. Gives it a very nice edge. We got some bay leaves here. You definitely want bay leaves if you're doing a brine. This is a really distinct flavor that also has a nice edge to it. So we want some of those. We've got some whole peppercorns. These whole peppercorns definitely go the distance. You can get those anywhere. We got some soy sauce. Absolutely need some soy sauce. We got a bunch of salt and we got a bunch of sugar. And the real deal is, because you never can brine anything in super hot water, we got this big bowl of ice. So we're gonna get all the aromatics in here. Think of it like a tea. We're gonna get the flavor where it needs to be, and then we're gonna rapidly cool this down with the ice. And remember that the trick is, the ice is, well, water. So the amount of water you have boiling has to be relative to the amount of ice that you have, because if you don't use enough water, your brine's too strong. If you use too much water, your brine's just not going to get anything brined. So there's a bit of a balance here. Just for funsies, we're going to throw a couple bay leaves in here, right? Nice and easy. We're going to do a little bit of allspice in there. You can do this to flavor. Everybody's a little different. I don't like to go too crazy. We've got a whole bunch of peppercorns. Throw just a couple peppercorns in there. Nothing too crazy like that. Here's where things get a little more scientific. The amount of salt, the amount of sugar that you use has to be relative to the water. So for this particular brine, we're going to use about a cup of sugar. So we're going to level this out. Pretty close, close enough for government work. Get that in there. We're going to use about a cup of salt. Remember, it's brine, so salt is your friend, but not too much salt. And Nick only had this little jar of Morton salt. Normally we should have a big thing of salt, but that's all we got. So hope you guys are. What was that, Sarah? She said we have more salt in the cabinet, but I think she meant this. So we're just gonna. Now we're working with it.
Yeah, man, we use what we got.
I've been called salty before, but now we're really getting there. I'm going to use about a cup and a half of salt on this. Let that kind of stir in. Tell you what, give me that, Nick. You smell that, you tell me what it smells like. Here, give me this thing. Give me this thing. Give it a nice smell.
Let's breathe it in. Aromatics, is that what you called it?
Aromatics.
Oh, it's got some smell to it.
Smell good?
Very good.
What does it smell? It's not like fresh, right?
Oh, very good.
Kind of herbal.
We got earth there. I smell like earth in a good way.
Earthy?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. It's looking good.
You want to stir it up or no?
You know, I don't think we need to stir it. There's a little piece of metal in there. Oh, it's from the spice seasoning. We need to get that. We need to get that out of there. You see it?
Yeah.
That's terrible. I got a fork though.
You want a fork or you want tongs?
Tongs? See if we can do this. See if we can do this the hard way. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Oh no. Close enough.
We don't want that in there.
No. Oh yeah, that smells good. Okay. We're in good shape, so we're gonna go ahead and turn that heat off. We're gonna take this off the heat source. Let that sit for just a second. And now we're gonna cool this thing down. So you can, you know, put a little bit of ice in there. I don't like to dump it all in at once because it splashes and burns me. And no one likes getting it. It's Nick's kitchen, so we can make a mess. There we go. This should be about right. We're just going to make sure that it's not scalding hot in a second here. We're going to give it a little taste. A little bit right there. Extra salty and nice and cool. So we're actually pretty good to go here. This is basically room temperature. We're just going to dump just a little bit more ice in there just to get it right, and then we're actually going to use this big cooler right here because why not? Looks good, right? I mean, what else are you going to do with a bright blue Yeti? Brine fish in it, obviously. Is the plug in? Is the plug in?
Double check your plug. The plug is in.
Okay. We made sure that we cleaned the Yeti before we did this. So we're just gonna go ahead and dump all that in there. That's a beautiful looking brine. Easy. It's a beautiful fillet actually. I mean, that's just a really nice piece of meat. We caught those fish today. It still holds its color. You can see the kind of fluorescence of that skin, that kind of pearlescent color to that. That's just a really oily fish, and it really holds its flavor really well. So it's really nice fillets. Just gonna let them sit down in there. Nick has filleted a couple fish over the past, I don't know, couple decades. So I'm just gonna make sure we get them all nice and set down in here. We caught a lot of mackerels today. That was a lot of mackerels.
It was like a power hour.
Yeah, I think this one is the one. No. I think this is the one I caught on the jig. Looks like it. We get some ice in here. We're going to seal it up, and then we'll see it tomorrow. That'll be that.
What happened, Charlie?
I got excited. I totally forgot the soy sauce. And it's already super salty anyway, but you know what? The soy sauce just adds an extra little flavor. I always recommend use the soy sauce. Like if I'm doing a chicken brine or I'm doing anything like that, I just gotta have my soy sauce in there. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Sorry, fish. Not ideal, but you know. I think technically since we're at Nick's house, we're camping, so we're gonna let that do its thing.
Sadie, what time is it? Smoked fish time?
It's very early in the morning, isn't it, Sadie? It's early morning. We've been brining this fish, and now it's time to take the fish out. We have to put it out here and get it refrigerated and ready for the smoker. You ready? We'll open it up.
La la la.
Looks exactly like it did last night. See if we can do this without slopping it all over Nick's kitchen.
Daddy, those are cold.
Very cold. You want to touch one?
I'm gonna take one out. It's very chilly.
The time has come to put it on the smoker. Charlie whipped up his brine.
Made that brine nice. Gave it some time, and this is the fun part, right? This is when you actually get to enjoy.
It's smoking Sunday. Oof. I don't know if you can see it or not, but like Charlie said, you can see that little coating on there. That's from marinating in there in the brine all night.
Nice and kind of tacky a little bit there. It's perfect for it. Just got to lay it in there nice and even.
We'll see if we can fit it all on here. Hopefully we can. We're on super smoke mode, 200 degrees. What do you think? 4 hours?
Well, I think we should super smoke it for about an hour, and then maybe we'll dial it down just a little bit. But I like that extra smoky flavor. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I love the smoke.
I like extra smoky flavor
going for
too.
big
I think
smoke.
that goes well. So we'll do some big smoke here. All right.
We'll check back there soon. A lot of you guys asked what sunglasses I've been wearing. These are Reddings from Smith. I would say get a pair that fits your face, but polarized. You can see those mackerel on top chasing the lures, chasing the shrimp. But go to a place and try them on. It is hard to order. I have a smaller face, but Reddings are what I've been wearing, and super happy. Glass lenses. So check them out if you guys are looking for a pair of glasses. So it's been 5 hours, and the smoked fish is done. Smells delicious. Now we gotta get it on these plates there. Solo. Yes, sweetie.
Can I go down south?
In a minute, okay?
Okay.
So before we do the smoked fish dip, what do we got here?
There's a little Cero mackerel with a little bit of sesame oil, a little bit of ponzu, a little bit of sesame seed, a little bit of chives with some seaweed salad. And honestly, we gotta wait on Sarah to tell us if it's good or not.
It's excellent. I love Cero mackerel as sushi.
It's soft, right? It has like a
really
delicate,
good.
like a delicate texture.
Charlie caught one Cero mackerel the other day, and I was super excited because it was just enough fresh to have sushi.
Just enough to
just
do
enough.
a little bit of sashimi appetizer here. It's
perfect.
It's really, it's a super nice flavor. It's very delicate, it's very light. It just melts in your mouth. It's super clean, super fresh flavor.
We got smoked fish dip to make now.
It's fish dip time. We're here. Nick's very busy right now, so
Nick is putting Sadie to sleep and she's pitching a fit. So Charlie and
she's
I
not happy.
are making fish dip from the mackerel that we caught.
It's gonna be really good.
On the Bay
Really
Boat.
excited. We got some really cool ingredients though, so take a look at everything that you're gonna need to make this fish dip. First of all, you're gonna need all this amazing smoked fish. See, it's got really nice color to it. It really absorbed a lot of the herbs, a lot of the aromatics that we put in the brine, and when we put it in the smoker, it really absorbed all that stuff. But that's the base ingredient. The other critical things we need for fish dip, well, if you're like me, you like a little bit of that Philadelphia cream cheese. We got just a little bit of sour cream that we're gonna put in here. We got a little bit of fresh dill. We got some fresh chives. If you haven't had fresh chives before, chop them up, makes magic. And then we got a little tricolor pepper mix, which is really gonna give a little extra crunch in that fish dip. So the most important thing we can do is make sure we have everything set up, and then we're gonna do some prep, and we're gonna talk a little bit about consistency once we get that going. So let's get to work. So we smoked all this mackerel, but when we filleted it, we left a few bones in the middle. And one thing you're doing when you're making smoked fish dip, you don't want to leave that skin on there, as pretty as it is. So we gotta really make sure we get that out. But the first thing is we gotta separate that fish from the skin. If you smoked it properly, it should just peel right on off of there. You don't have to be over the top crazy with it, you know, you can just get as much of it as you can. That's just beautiful. Got a little dried out there on the edge, but you know, not the end of the world. Kind of like peeling dolphin skin off, right? If you've ever had fish with Nicholas, believe me, he does not eat fish bones.
And Nick is like traumatized. I think he choked when he was a kid or
the guy
something.
just cannot handle fish bones. He
Nuts.
really gets upset about it. It's unfortunate. You know, they're not the end of the world, but you know what? No one likes chewing on fish bones. So we're not gonna do all of this on camera here. We're just gonna give you a bit of a tutorial to get this going, because it's going to take a long time to do this, and you know, movie magic. You're not going to make you wait 30 minutes while we chop up a bunch of fish. You can really feel those bones in there, you know? Can you see them there? See that right there? See those little pin bones in there? It's kind of hard. You can kind of see those. That's what we're taking out of here by just cutting it off. Mackerel have a very, very thin bone structure, so if we try and peel all that out, we'll be here all day long. So we're just going to go ahead and use a nice sharp knife, get rid of that stuff, and make a nice pile. And that's all there is to it.
Sadie went to bed finally. I can finally help. Old Chop and Charlie over here cutting up the fish.
We just deboned everything while you were indisposed.
Yeah.
So now we're doing the good deal. We're making some chunk, right? You gotta get it. Show them how you chop it. It's gotta be. You gotta get all the way in there. Make sure
Doing that. Some nice chunks because we want this fish to be chunky. And there's different ways to make fish dip. You know, you can use the blender, all that stuff. But we're going for a little bit of chunk this time.
So I find that aromatics and fresh herbs really complement fish as just a quintessential flavor, right? So I like to use citrus, I like to use herbs, things that kind of bring out subtle flavors. So two of my favorite things to put in fish dip are actually a little bit of fresh dill, which we have here, and a little bit of fresh chive that we have here. And you don't really want to put these whole big giant things in here. You want to make sure they're nice and super fine. You can really get a nice, see that crunch? It's really nice, not too macerated there. A little fresh dill right here. That smells so good. Just a little bit of chop there again. Nothing too crazy. You don't want the dill and chives, you know, they're very strong, but they're very good with like a cream base. So like when you put them with like cream cheese, or you put them with sour cream or something like that. Similar to scallion, I guess you could say, with chive, but dill just gives it like a very unique, very distinct flavor and adds a really nice complement there. You know, fresh chive, fresh dill, fresh lemon, all day. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do here, you gonna help me with this?
What we gotta do, Bob?
I need help here.
Yeah. I'm on clean
It's supposed to be a team effort.
He's washing baby bottles.
It's supposed to be a team effort, man. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Whoops. We're gonna put a little bit of cream cheese in here. This is a whole brick. Again, depends on how much fish you're using. I'm really going to use about a half in here because you don't need to go crazy in there, right? Because we're also gonna add a little bit of this sour cream.
Are we going for the hand mix?
Oh, you can only make fish dip with a hand mix.
Gotta use your hands, just make sure they're clean.
Just make sure they're very clean, you know? You washed your hands,
Twice.
Right? Twice?
Comment below if you think Nick Stanczyk's hands are clean or not.
I wouldn't take that bet.
If they just heard what Sadie did a little while ago, they wouldn't either.
Get that nice and funky. We're gonna put about half of our dill, half of our chives in there. Not all of it, because we're gonna use the rest in a little while. Get that nice and mixed up. All right.
My hands are clean.
Okay.
It's time to mix this up.
Mix it up. Get the texture going.
Oh yeah.
He's like, make sure there's no bones.
We want no bones. Charlie's used to eating bones. He's traveled around the world. We do not like bones here.
We took the time to get the bones out of this mix. So you notice it's nice and chunky, right? It feels good. It feels kind of like.
Oh, it's chunky. Oh yeah.
That's looking good. It's looking real good.
As Jamaican Mike would say, it's looking proper.
Proper.
Real proper. Yeah.
We're kind of making sure that the fish is the centerpiece of everything that we're doing here. Looking good. We're in the final piece here. Nick's been mixing pretty good for us. We're gonna get a little bit of that color in there. Just give it a nice edge, right?
It's gonna be pretty.
Nice
It's gonna be
edge.
beautiful.
Get it nice and pretty.
Have a nice crunch too when we get
Go
it.
on, mix it up. Not too much, not too little. Here, I'll hold that bowl. I'll hold that bowl down.
Oh yeah.
There we go. A little extra lemon.
Oh, this is looking good.
A little extra
Oh,
lemon.
beautiful.
It smells good. That really smells. It smells great.
This is gonna be killer.
Okay, I think now we got our fish dip pretty much ready to go. What do you think?
Awesome.
Not freaking wild.
Delicious.
Oh man. Yeah, right? It's not overpowering with the cream cheese, just like the fish and the herb.
Your finger looking good.
That's great. All right,
Just kidding.
take a look at that.
Really good.
That's real nice.
Master Chef Charlie just whipped it up. Look at the display here. You know, usually we just cook very basic and do it all again, but Charlie's like a professional. This looks really good. We got 3 different types of crackers.
We know that food tastes better when it looks better. That's why
true.
we just go the extra mile around here, you know? Same deal. All right, here we go.
We're
I'm
going
gonna go
in.
for this townhouse.
We're going
And
townhouse,
I like a
too.
little hot sauce on my fish dip. That's just me. But I'm gonna go to town here, break that in. Scoop that
Oh,
up.
broke my cracker.
Broke your freaking
Oh,
Didn't
fail.
pass the cracker test.
Yep.
There's a cracker test for fish dip. You can dip it without it, but we wanted purposely to have it chunkier.
There
We
we
didn't
go.
want super whipped cream style, you know.
Cheers.
Good job.
Enjoy it.
I need the hot sauce.
I think that's going on. I think it passes the fish dip test.
Honestly, I think it's probably some of the best fish dip we ever made. I've had some good stuff in restaurants, but made it at home quite a few times. It's always good, but I think this is some of the best we've ever had.
When you take the fish straight up like that, do the brine properly, smoke it properly, fresh ingredients. I really wish you guys could try this right now. You guys should try it at home though. Maybe a little tricky to get the fish, but you come down here, you get the fish, and Nick's going to show you how to make this. It's a real deal. Cool. Well, thanks for making fish dip with me, man. Appreciate that. That was good times.
I smoked I just watched the grill while Charlie was gone.
That's
So.
cool. Close enough.
All right, you guys, that's all we got for you. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you guys want to come down here and go fishing, there's a bunch of guys at the marina that do that this time of year, you know, in the winter time. Spanish mackerels, we've got snappers, ladyfish, let go a couple of triple tails. Come on down here and check it out at Bud Murray's. If you guys want any merch, check out the website, StanzFishing.com. And that's all we got for you, so we'll see you next time.
Next time.
Good job, Charlie.
Nice job, Nikki.
I see the Triscuit didn't break. That
See, the
cracker was
Triscuit-
soft.
The Triscuit held. And go for the town and country cracker here. So you got a shovel. You got to shovel it on there. There we go.